Are you thinking of moving to Park City, Utah? Well, in today's video, we are talking all about the pros and the cons. This updated video about the Silver Springs neighborhood in Park City, Utah. The thing that people love about Silver Springs is the location. So the first pro of this neighborhood is the location. You are smack dab in the middle of Kimball Junction, and you're smack dab in the middle of Old Town. So basically, you're like really close to the Canyons Village. You're also really close to Sun Peak, and Silver Springs is just right over there. So I'm walking on this cool trail right here, and Silver Springs is just across the way right there. People absolutely love it. The second pro of this neighborhood is it's awesome if you have kids. So if you're somebody that has young kids in elementary school, or you want to have kids, literally the Parley's Park Elementary School is in the Silver Springs neighborhood. So if you were to turn at the light right by Sun Peak Drive, and you make a left right there by the Blue Roof, which is a gas station, Parley's Park Elementary School is right there. So your kids could ride their bike. You have easy school drop-off if they're right there. And they don't have far to go if you live in this neighborhood. So that is the second pro, is that you have the Parley's Park Elementary School right there. I actually went to that elementary school up to about third grade. My second grade teacher was named Miss Brady, and we were called the Brady Bunch. I'll never forget it. So that's the second pro. You've got Parley's Park Elementary School right there. The third pro is how close you are to all the outdoor recreation and activities. If you look in the background right there, like that's Deer Valley right there. You're probably a 10-12 minute drive to Deer Valley. You're probably a 5-minute drive to Park City Mountain Resort, and you're like a 1-minute drive to the Canyons Village. The fourth pro about this neighborhood is all the lakes they have. So Silver Springs is known for its lakes. You have South Shore, you have North Shore, and then you have kind of the overall Silver Springs neighborhood. There's 3 ways to get into this neighborhood. You can turn by the Blue Roof, you can turn at South Shore, which is right across from the Cove, kind of Bear Hollow-ish, these townhomes that are called the Cove. There's a turn right there, and you're gonna turn into South Shore Drive, where all the lakes are. The awesome thing about these lakes is that they're obviously non-motorboat, so people paddleboard on them, they fish on them, they kayak, they just float. And it's really awesome because you basically have lake living when you're here at Silver Springs right there. And all those homes on the lake, everybody in Silver Springs has access to these lakes. However, if you live right on the lake, you're extra lucky because you basically just park all your fun toys on the beach right in the back of the backyard of your home. And the fifth reason that people love this neighborhood is that they are close to everything, right? They don't have a far drive if they want to go to Kimball Junction. They don't have a far drive if they want to jump into town, go down to Main Street, cruise down to Main Street. You really don't have a far drive if you still have to commute to Salt Lake City. And you don't have a far drive if you need to drive anywhere. The location is just absolutely incredible. You have a school right there. You have all the lakes. There's also an access point from Ranch Place. So Ranch Place is considered Silver Springs. However, Ranch Place is sort of like its own subdivision. So within Silver Springs, you have South Shore, North Shore, and then just the area of Silver Springs. Now, some things that people might not like about Silver Springs. The homes are a little older. This neighborhood was built in the 80s, so a lot of the exteriors look very 80s. If you're buying a home that has not been updated, then it's gonna be a little 80s, 90s on the inside. Now, Ranch Place, which I've also made a video on, was actually built in the 90s, so it was a little bit further down the line. However, what you're gonna see in Ranch Place is a lot of river rock and a lot of tan oak. So with Silver Springs, these homes are just a little bit older. They were built in the 80s. And you don't get huge lots when you buy in Silver Springs. The homes are really close together, so you will probably see your neighbors. If you are lucky enough to get a bigger lot that's on the lake, like some of those houses over there, then awesome, but you're also going to be paying more money for it. So the average price, or not the average price, the median price in the Silver Springs neighborhood is about $2 million, and it has gone up significantly. Most people don't even know it exists. They drive right past it. They don't even realize it's there. But what most people who come to me that say what they love about Silver Springs is the walking access, the access that it has to the trail system. So when you live there, you can literally ride your bike into town. You can ride your bike to Kimball Junction. You can ride your bike interlinking with all the neighborhoods. The best thing about Silver Springs and Ranch Place is that they have this trail system of interconnected trails. So there are tons of trails over here. There's also Willow Creek Park. There's also a dog park. And not to mention, you have a couple of lakes to utilize when you live in Silver Springs. You're also on the bus route. So if you don't want to drive into town or deal with ski traffic, you can jump on the bus if you choose to do so. So the cons of this area is that it's a very expensive place to live. The median price for a single family home is about $2 million. The median price for a condo or a townhome in this area is $961,000. And buying a piece of land, if you can even find a lot that's for sale, the last sale was back in 2021. It sold for $640,000. Now, another con of this area is that lots of people that are spending upwards of $2-3 million, right? They are expecting a very, very updated home. And in this area, the homes are nice, but you might not get an updated house for $2 million. It'll be nice on the inside. It'll be clean. There might be some things that that are a little dated about it. The exterior will probably be dated. If you want to buy something that has been completely remodeled and updated, then that's usually $5 million. Just be prepared that if you are looking in this area, you're probably going to have to put a little bit of extra money into updating it and making it the way you want it, unless you are buying something that is $4 or $5 million that has an updated exterior, that has an updated interior. But to get into this neighborhood, the entry point pricing is going to be at least about $2 million. Some of the townhomes in this area are also super popular, right? Because you're right at $1 million, and when everybody comes to Park City, they're hoping that they can get something for $1.5 million. That is everybody's budget. And in all honesty, you could do that 5 years ago, but you can't do that in today's market or today's prices. The second con about this area is although it has incredible, amazing access, if you are one of those houses that's right on 224, I don't know if you can hear the noise, but the highway noise, because of how busy 224 is and how busy we've gotten and the fact that everybody uses it, it's the only way to get into Park City, unless you're coming from Heber or Camas or you're using the back route sort of by Home Depot, the freeway back there. You're going to be right on 224, so you're going to have to deal with some of that noise. The next con about this area is that the lots are a little bit smaller, right? If you're buying an updated place and it's for sale for $4 million and you buy it, you're going to see your neighbor. They're going to be really close to you. They're going to be next door to you. I posted a video that said, what you get for $5 million in Silver Springs. And some guy commented, for $5.5 million, I don't even want to see my neighbor. Unfortunately, that's not the case. You are probably going to see your neighbors. The lots are a little bit closer together. However, the pro of this is that you're going to get to know your neighbors. You're going to see your neighbors. They're going to be active in the community. So if you want to get to know your neighbors, if you want to see your neighbors around, this is a great place because it's mostly a primary residence community. It's not very transient. There could be a few second homeowners in this area. However, most of the people that live here year round, and it's a great area, again, if you have kids that are young, because Parley's Park is right there. And even if you have teenagers too, they're just gonna have to hop on the bus and go to Park City High. What most people love about the Silver Springs neighborhood is the accessibility, the location, the fact that you've got lakes in this community. So it's the area with the awesome lakes where you can paddleboard and float and kayak, right? No motorboats allowed. The trail system, people love the trail system over here, and the trail system that is integrated within this neighborhood. You're really close to parks, and you're also really close to all the amenities. You're close to Kimball Junction. There's a church in this neighborhood. There's a school in this neighborhood. There's a gas station right there. You're also really close to Old Town. So if you want to go out and have a night out on the town, or you want to ski, you're really close to Deer Valley, you're also really close to the Canyons Village, and you're close to the Park City Mountain Base Village. And you're also not that far from Salt Lake if you have to drive to Salt Lake. When I'm shooting this video, like it's the end of April, we've had a massive snow season. This season we've had about like a 50-year storm. Alta Resort, Alta Ski Area surpassed 900 inches. They broke a record. So that lets you know a little bit of how much snow we've had. Also, May is only about 3 days away and we've still got snow on this trail here. So keep in mind, that's why things are a little brown. They're not bloomed yet. This is kind of what mud season looks like in Park City. This is what spring looks like in Park City. Hey, what's up? My name is Nicole Bowdle. I'm a local real estate agent in Park City, Utah. I've lived here for 37 years. I absolutely love this area. And if you are thinking about making the move to Park City, Utah, buying a vacation home, buying a second home, then make sure you check out some of the other videos on my channel that could be super useful and helpful for you. And if you want to know more about the Silver Springs neighborhood, then definitely check out this video next.